Yo, so this video will be a little bit dark and gloomy. And also, since I'm holding an umbrella, it's gonna limit the environment I'm gonna be able to catch as I walk here. Unfortunately, but I just wanted to make a short video, and I wanted. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, but I wanted to get this thing out because, well, I'll tell you later. Everything's going well. At school today, and then I was digging for some new music, and then I went out shop. I went to the medicine store to pick up, because I've been having this headache for a few days, and I made some research, and supposedly you get it from like you can get headaches from the climate, because it's getting so freaking humid. And since it's been raining a couple days, it really makes sense that it's been quite lingering. Like I've had it for a few days, and the timing couldn't be. The timing is a fact, I should say. So let me actually do this. I think I don't think I washed it yesterday, so I'm just wearing it for, so it looks good or whatever. I'd rather just show you my face instead, but besides, there's no one around me anyway. So I picked up. First, I was gonna buy just regular painkillers, but luckily I asked about it at the register, and I don't know how known this is. I'm assuming it's pretty known, but the one that was going to take the payment didn't really know what I was talking about, but the one nearby did, and I think I articulated myself pretty well. So there's a specific type of painkiller for if you get a headache during this kind of weather, and it costed instead of buying the Bufferin that's like 400 yen, it costed 1,100, but even though it was more expensive, it was it's not really expensive anyway. So that's what's been going on. So I might as well just mention it now, whether I gather my thoughts. That hoe over there. No, my thoughts. So I've been there's been a few times where, whenever I see something interesting or fascinating, I would like to point it out, and as an introvert, it becomes hard, especially the longer you just by yourself and stuff like that. I mean, if there's context for something, like asking for medicine in the medicine store, I mean it's not really that bad. I'm not really, but like giving someone a compliment for their clothes or something like that, something generic like that. I haven't been able to, there's been a few times where I've been like, hey, it would be kind of cool if I were to approach that person for this reason. And obviously this includes girls as well. But this is the reason I wanted to make this video, because I want you. This might be kind of risky, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but I want you to put out a question. Well, I guess it would have to be a question, right? A statement would be kind of weird, but yeah, let me know some kind of question that you want me to ask random people. Maybe you would want to put the I don't know, a desired age or gender or whatever. If you have a good idea. Something I've been wanting to do since I got here was just right now I never see any school clothing, but I just wanted to know what they think about that. it's not entirely sure that they will like it, because you know they have to wear it. So I don't think I would like such a thing, but that's why I would be curious to ask. Oh, low battery on the phone. Sorry about all the noise. Sorry about that. Okay, hold on. What the hell? I was gonna head back, but then I wouldn't really have time to finish this thing. I think I wanna like just upload it quickly, but I'm heading towards Takino Hiroba to talk some shit. I've been thinking that I'm like 50-50 on you know, just going home and staying home and actually staying here. Like I've been thinking maybe I want to attend university, and I asked this, like the agency that helped me get here, they're really good at these sort of same things, so I called them and asked them questions, and I'm supposed to get some answers in my mail soon-ish, I guess, as long as she doesn't forget about it. So that's what's been on my mind a bit. You know, we'll see what happens. If that's a thing, I will most likely come home. I don't know how long, because apparently enrollment into that is like in April's every year, and I wouldn't. We're in May, so yeah, that would be next year. And then because my studies at ISI is until December, what would I do? Would I extend my Japanese studies to April? Would I even be able to do such a thing? Or would I go home, try to like scoop up some money and go back? I don't really know. So I'm just trying to gather some information. I have lots of time. Yeah. But you know, after, at least at the end of summer, I should at least know what I want to do. So yeah, I wanted to tell you about that too, because I want to tell you what's on my mind. It's a spooky. Yeah. Trying to hold the umbrella really high up. It's super dark. It's because of partly because of the rainy weather too. But yeah, it's in the evening. Like what is it? Oh, it's 8 p.m. Yeah, no wonder. It says I'm not supposed to step in here, but I mean there's no water, but still I kinda maybe I shouldn't. So about this thing where like I ask people something, there's something I should probably clear up. I can't film that because that would be weird, even if I state the reason for it first. And if I would just like record the sound, that would be possible, but then I feel like what's the point? And also like, would I just like put a nice background on top and then just put a fucking sound clip? That would be, yeah. So this is just like, you know, I mean it's something for me to do, but I don't think like putting this on the vlog, I'm not sure. But I have a good reason to like, you know, if I first tell them that, you know, I have a small YouTube channel and I would like to ask a question. I mean, that's, you know, then they have a compelling reason to actually like listen to me, and you know. And then I guess afterwards, because of this whole YouTube thing, maybe I would be allowed to take a picture with them. I think that's what I could possibly do. But then it's like, if I just show a picture, what do I do? Well, maybe I could just retell my experiences and just like show some pictures during that time. I guess maybe that would be possible. I mean, I don't think everyone would want to, and besides it's you know, it's mask times as well. I guess we would like take photos with the masks, I suppose. Better than nothing. I noticed this thing you know, I'm sure you know, this is an Asia thing. You do this, you do the peace sign when you take a photo. And I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of doing that, and I'm still ain't, just because I feel like I don't have to do it just because I'm here, and also I feel like I'm like a little bit different if I don't. So then, does it mean I'm only doing it for the sake of being different, or what? But then, like, you know, when we have online classes, they take photos of all our camera feeds for the attendance or whatever, and you know, whenever someone does this, they're like, thanks for putting up the peace sign, and it gives me like this feeling that those people are the only ones that care about the photo, even though there might be others, it might included, that are actually like smiling. But you know, we're not doing this, so I had to put out my thoughts about that. I guess I don't really need the umbrella. I don't need the umbrella. What the fuck? End the video. Well, I do need the umbrella. I tried to hit stop, and because of the water, it thought I hit something else, and my phone is set to Japanese now, so I don't know what it said, but I could not end the video for a few seconds there. I also just saw this. I wanted to show you. This is the first time I noticed this, but I always knew, like in Pokemon Go, it says that this place is called Taki no Hiroba, but I never noticed that the title is actually right here. And I don't know how many is interested, but I figured I would just, like, you know, talk about it a little bit. This is the kanji for waterfall, Taki, called Taki, and like these 3 lines at the side, it's actually like a thing that means it has something to do with water. If you remove those, and let's do this. Now it means dragon. So yeah, there's kanji logic for you. Throw water of a dragon and you have a waterfall, I guess. And in this case, sometimes kanji is constructed in a way where you can tell what the reading is, but this is not the case. This one is called Taki, and if you remove the water, it's called Ryu. The dragon is Ryu. And then this is just possessive form, and this is basically plateau, or yeah, I guess this means wide, hiroi, and these together make the reading hiroba, even though this one doesn't really mean place by itself, usually with other ones to form a word, but yeah, wide place, plateau, or not plateau, plaza, that's a better word. I had to think for a bit. Yeah, plaza. So waterfall plaza, Taki no Hiroba. There you go. As I was yeah, let's not film like that. As I was filming there at the end, the screen got darker because I'm running out of battery, but it should not impact the footage in any way. There's boom, hey again. Not too surprisingly, the phone died because of low phone battery, so I'm charging it right now. I thought the environment was kind of dull, so I wanted to flip to front camera again, and that's when my phone died. Yes. Yeah, so because of this whole thing where I'm supposed to get out of my comfort zone and all that, I figured it would make sense to actually pick up, you know, some condoms right here. So, yeah, I can't wait to try them. I'm just kidding. This is the stuff that I bought. The thing for the... You can see on the picture, I mean, it looks like the back of the head, and it really, now that I think about it, it really feels like that. It's like different from a regular headache. I had to look up some words, but it says there at the top, like, if the weather is bad, you might like headache, and then it's like if your body feel heavy, or if you're dizzy, or if you're swollen. The last one is swollen, but I'm not sure like where would you be swollen? Like your forehead or something? I don't know. But if all all those things can happen because of bad weather, maybe I'm doing quite well. But yeah, I couldn't pass up on making that joke. I thought it was weird how they're packaged like this, but that's because you're supposed to take 4 at a time, which I already did. Next time I think I'm gonna try 2 or 3 and see if I can get away with that. There's like 20 in these, so yeah. I feel fine filming in my room for once. Yeah, I think I showed this before, but this is the setup I'm doing when I'm studying. Except I put this keyboard away, obviously. Trying to have this tidy is kind of hard when stripping down the cable like barely reaches over here. And you have like some other, like there's a problem with the capture card cables that's kind of like stretched as well, and then I need to have the microphone lying somewhere because I use the microphone every day, and I guess if it weren't for the online lessons I would probably still use it almost every day. This thing is, well, it doesn't have much to do with my room, but I hate when I forget to charge it and I don't have access to internet except for using my Wi-Fi in the share house, which kind of suck. Yeah, I used this thing for the clothing, but now I hang it up here instead. It's making a difference in the, like, with the, you know, the acoustics in the room, and I quite like that. I realized it's kind of funny. I said that I wasn't gonna head home immediately just so I could just finish the video first, but I'm not heading back out now. I have study that I need to do. I gotta study for a kanji test tomorrow, and also I said that I wanted to put this video out today, so there's that. Oh yeah, I was streaming the other day, and I used a hand cam. You can see my controller. Did I say this already? I was looking through the footage and maybe I thought about saying it, but I didn't. I'm not sure. But anyway, so I have one for my face and one for the controller. So I'm using 2 cameras, which I thought my laptop would not be able to handle, but it was just fine. It seemed to be just fine. So then I didn't have a USB slot for my keyboard, which I prefer to use during streaming. So now I actually do need a USB hub. So I've been looking a bit at that, but I kind of went into economies, like saving mode again. There was some issue with my school where they were supposed to get the payment for the two last terms earlier than I thought, and but yeah, I have several solutions for that. It's not really like panic mode, it's fine, but I can't really spend like crazy either. And not only a USB hub, I wanted actually to get a power bank. I need a power bank quite often actually, but I would like to have one that can actually like fast charge, because if I use the one I have right now, if I play Pokemon Go and I talk to someone with Messenger at the same time, it drains battery faster than it's charging, which is pretty bad. So yeah, whenever I can, that's something I want to pick up as well. And I mean, obviously both of those things I'll be able to use once I get home. Although I want to use a USB hub that uses its own power, so I would have to, you know, make sure it can handle the power at home and all that jazz. I figure it makes sense to just teach the thing that I already like showed at the sign. I just put some stuff here. Like this is stuff I need every day, like audio cables, my little whiteboard, and it's my you know, my wall, and like random things. And I just like move these things back and forth. There's my school books under there too. I tried to put them here where I currently have my umbrella, my foldable umbrella, but apparently there's some, like it comes through water up there, so my books get wet if I put them there, so I cannot do that. Hold on, I'm just gonna fetch my whiteboard. So this is not something I realized when I bought this thing, but this is actually really convenient. I don't have to edit anything in. I can just like put it on the whiteboard. Hold on. Alright, I just put some scribbles there as to what it actually means, but I thought maybe it would be fun if I did this on camera as I try to... You never know what to expect of trying new ways to film. Okay, let's go here. How do you do this? And also making sure that I am catching it at the same time is actually kind of difficult, it seems like. I saw this one in one of our school books recently, but other than that, these characters are actually all fresh for me. Learned it today. By the way, these are actually like, I mean, it's kind of hard to remember if you start out, but when you've gone a little way, then well, it gets easier and easier. This one is supposed to be a little bit wider because it doesn't have these 3 strokes, but whatever. That's as good as I'm gonna make that. That was convenient. Let me know if you like that. If you would just like that I just show it with the whole thing done already, or if I should keep doing that. I think I will keep using the whiteboard, but whether or not I scribble on it live or not, that's what I would like to know. And yeah, for the whole ask Japanese people questions, please give me some suggestions if you have any, and I'll see what I can do. I need to study for tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.